Well, hello, hello. I am live with Phil Small. My goodness, I am so blessed today to be having coffee with you.
It's my pleasure.
So, I got to give a little bit of background story to how we met. We're at a concert the other night, turned around and ended up having this beautiful conversation. And I so appreciate your philosophy about life and love and your message in the world.
Thank you.
So, turns out Phil has written this spectacular book here. It's called On the Way to Here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
On the way to here.
So, first, tell me, who the heck are you? Where'd you come from, Phil?
Right. I'm still in the process of learning who I am. I have a strong sense that life is this lifelong journey, and that we are always on a journey to ourselves, and we're on a journey home to God. I see those as one and the same journey.
Beautiful.
One and the same road.
So we just got to speak super loud right into here.
Right.
We're in a noisy location having coffee
we
this
are.
morning. But I love that, the journey into ourselves and the journey back to God.
Correct. One and the same journey.
I love that. So you've been kind of studying since you were a young thing.
Since I was
A teenager, I think.
exactly towards the end of my teens.
Yeah.
And I describe myself sometimes as a homespun philosopher. It's just natural to me.
Homespun philosopher. I love that.
I love philosophy courses in my undergraduate work, but quite apart from that, I just naturally ponder the mysteries of life, and I'm just naturally a philosopher.
I love that.
And
And I get that because I've kind of grown up pondering the deeper meaning of who am I, where am I going,
Yes.
why am I even here,
right.
and how do I make a deep, profound purpose and contribution into the world.
I've come to a deep awareness that the fundamental vocation of each of us, our fundamental call, is to be the one we are.
Then how do we know who we are? Who do we be to be the
Right.
one that we are?
Right. But I think we can grow into a sensitivity to what is stirring inside us at a deeper level.
Oh, I love that. Just feel that. The sensitivity of what's stirring at a deeper level
inside us.
inside.
Right.
Wow. I love that.
You love that?
I love that. That just gets me all juiced up because
Very good.
it's the essence of this journey of life.
Yes. Yes.
And to have the courage to go explore that place,
Right,
I think, is
right.
the first step. And really, it's not something we're taught. We're not taught to take that journey in school or as children.
And I like to think of each person as an entire universe waiting to be discovered. And you never arrive at the end of a person.
Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful.
Right.
Each person is a universe.
An entire universe waiting to be discovered. And
waiting to be discovered.
Right. And we are a mystery, and we remain somewhat of a mystery even to ourselves. Even to ourselves.
Oh, yes, so true.
There's a line one sentence I wrote in a piece that I wrote for a couple who were getting married, and they'd asked me to write something for their wedding. And there's this one line there, one place. However long or however intimately we may live with another, we never arrive at the point where this other can no longer surprise us in some way.
And the journey begins.
And the journey begins.
Oh.
Right.
That's stunning. So what I love about your book is you've got it broken into your musings.
My musings.
So I call you the muser.
Right.
The muser.
Right. The other night you said, "Why
What's
do
the
you muse?" And I was thinking about that afterwards, and I thought, I muse because the muse muses through me.
Yes.
Yes.
As if it's music.
Right. Exactly.
And so what I love about the structure of this, I can just pick it up and I can read a page or two of what you're musing on that day.
Right.
And it is profound. I'm just adoring it. I think this one here that caught my attention. And you were writing about a friend making chocolate chip cookies.
Right.
And in the muse, it was what is it about us humans that impels us to do these things? From what hidden stream do these stirrings of tenderness and love arise? Like, what a meditation to ponder that in ourselves.
Right. I always want to know where things come from.
Yeah. We are in most harmony with something deep within us when we act in that way. I love that. So every little story is beautiful. So I've tagged the book actually. Hello, Greg. Oh my gosh. We have Greg in the UK hanging out with us.
Wonderful. Hi,
I
Greg.
know.
Hi, Greg.
So, hi, babe.
Great to meet you.
This is, you and Sammy would love the musings here of On the Way to Here. So I've tagged actually the link to buy your book through your publisher.
Wonderful.
So that they can find it.
Wonderful.
So when we met the other night,
Yes.
we turned around and had this spontaneous, magical conversation. You delivered your signature
Peace.
piece. Would you like to share that?
I would love to.
Awesome. Go
And
ahead.
the title of the book is actually taken from this piece. This is a piece I wrote back in May of 1994, so 24 years ago last month. And it goes this way. 2 tiny particles of matter find their way to one another, and I begin. I cross the chasm from nothingness to being. This was my only chance at existence. I have won the greatest lottery of all. Called by life to the banquet of all that is. Called, however, to more than simple being. Called to know and to know that I know. Called to love and to know that I love. When did I know that I am me? Was it the same day that I knew that you are you? What a comfort it was to realize that I am not alone. The whole journey has been one long introduction to myself. At first, I was not sure that I wanted to be this one. Why couldn't I be that one or that one? Somewhere on the way to here, I decided to be me. I even became excited about being me. I came to love this intense, introverted, extroverted, shy, gregarious human being who never ceases to be amazed that there is life, and who's so profoundly grateful that he was invited to the feast. Thank you, God, for me. And thank you, God, for MaryFrances, and for any of you who may be listening to us right now. I thank God for you too. And remember that you are the only you there is in the whole universe, and only you can give the world the gift of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That is beautiful. I just love this guy and his message.
I love being loved.
And I think we could sit on here and probably have a forum of conversation. I see we've got Sarah popping in from Calgary. So we're covering in this beautiful broadcast today across the country and across the ocean. And I love that, and how a message from the heart has that ability to travel.
Right.
And you know, modern technology
Right.
enhances that. So I want to thank you for popping in here, and I want to thank you for your time today. We could probably do musings. We could even do it on a regular basis.
That'd be fine with me.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I would love it.
And I have to fly in more often. So I'd like you to check out this book. I am so thrilled to be able to get it myself and just take time going through the ponderings and taking time to actually journey these beautiful conversations.
Well, as I say one place on the back of the book, you will meet yourself more than once in these pages.
Yes.
And I guarantee that if you pick up the book, you will find that that is true. You will meet yourself in these pages.
What a beautiful person to meet.
Well, thank you.
On the journey here is into ourselves.
Right,
Yeah.
right. The journey home.
So is there one, we're going to close off our conversation. Is there one message that you'd like to share? As a kind of a highlight piece?
Right. Well, I think I've already shared it
You
in a way
have.
when I said a few moments ago that each of you keep in mind that you are the only you there is. And I like to say to people at times, God had to give you to you before there was any you. And so God was giving you the gift of you, but God was giving also that same gift to all the others you will ever meet on your journey. You are a gift to them, and they are a gift to you. We belong to one another.
Thank you. On that beautiful note, we're going to sign off. Until next time, I'm MaryFrances Barbasan, and this is Phil Small.
Take care. God love.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.